So yesterday, me and my friends, we went hiking. We went on this one trail, and we thought it was gonna be like a 2-hour trip. And it turns out when we got up there, the trail to get back was closed. So we ended up walking on the bike path for a bit. We didn't realize till we started seeing like there's like certain platforms you would see for bike paths, and we're like, oh fuck. But anyways, I got a little burned. Actually, it's not too bad on the neck right now. It's like, I mean, it's bad, but it could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, I got fucking roasted and toasted. Like, I had a little sunscreen stick, so I was like going like, I was doing that all around. But when you're this fucking white, it does not matter. It comes for you. It was way worse yesterday. Let me, if I can find a photo. Oh yeah, I can find this photo. Yeah, so this is my arm, like, immediately after we finally broke free. So, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see, like, exactly where my hand is burned here. It was not good. Yeah, so, there's an issue. Let me pull out paint real quick. Let me pull out paint so I can demonstrate to you. So, let me get a larger brush for this. So, we went on the trail. We were just going... So usually the trail is like this. There was one issue. So right here was closed off. Like more than halfway through was closed off. And then there was a second trail. So there's a second trail that went like this. And we got to, I would say, about like right here. We looked over the cliff and we were like, God damn. So then we, instead of, committing to the rest of this, because the distance from here to here, although I didn't properly illustrate it, this is about, I'd say, like 3 to 4 more miles to, like, finish up from down here. Now, getting from here to over here, and then getting off that trail, was only about 2.5. Like, it was like 2.5, 3 miles. So, between those two picks, we were like, we'll be fine. Because this first little part here, like, from this little red part down to here, the distance in between this, I would say, was roughly about 5 miles. Now, this entire orange section here is also about, like, 4 or 5 miles. Like, this entire part here, it's also about 4 to 5. So, we walked about 5 to this point, got around to here. It's around 9 miles. Then we had to go back. Getting to there was, like, 2 to 3. And then we still had, like, another mile and a half to get out. And then after we got out, we had to go to a parking lot where one of our friends saved our ass. So you just do a fun little thing. It's just like 5. And then it's another 4, basically, because you combine all of it. And then you add like a 3. You put all that together and boom, 12 miles. Lots of fun. Yeah, that was 25,000 steps. It was... Oof. I felt like after we got out, like, and we were, like, drinking water, I felt permanently dehydrated the entire day. Like, we had water, we were fine, we weren't, like, not drinking water doing this, but when you're up on a mountain for 5 hours, it kind of gets to you a little. And you may be like, I mean, I don't know if this whole distance counts as, like, 12 miles. You might be like, I don't really know about that. One issue, though. So, there's this funny thing that happens on mountains where there's mud. And with mud, you kind of got to slow your pace and do a couple extra steps. So I think that's where some of the extra steps came in. But yeah, so there's like fucking mud everywhere. Let me oh, this is gonna be sad, but you want to see my poor hiking shoes? So I have these hiking shoes that are these nice shoes that for some reason I decided to fucking destroy. Because I'm a fucking evil bastard. Let me go grab them real quick so you can see what happened to them. Let me go grab them. But yeah, so these are the Union LA Dunks. These are about like $250 right now. And as you may be able to tell, they did not get treated too kindly yesterday. Not too kindly. Yeah, these bad boys, they did not catch a break. But the cool thing about these bad boys is that they are water resistant. So even though there were parts of like water and shit and I fucking stepped in it, I never got wet. So, that was cool. But yeah, so essentially, yeah, we started here around like 10-ish. And then when we got to the start of here, it was like 2:30-ish, roughly. And we got out around like 3:15-ish, so it took us about 45 to get out of just the section area. So like, this is basically A. Like, actually, let me change the color real quick. So yeah, this right here was basically hiking trail A. This was hiking trail B. And then this was just its own thing. This is its own thing over here. This is like F2. Like, this is its own trail. It just happens to connect. It just happens to connect. But yeah, yesterday, my hike that was supposed to be like a little casual 3-mile hike, it turned into a 12-mile hike, 5 hours, and burned.